I want a static link that doesn't change. That's what I want. All right, well, we're live on Facebook now, obviously, which is good. We're everywhere. And we are happiness. We are happy in the house. Thanks to everyone for coming. Thanks for bearing with me. Share that link there, and hopefully it works. I'm actually gonna whip over to Facebook right now while we're hanging. And you guys can go to Facebook and share the live stream on there on your Facebook wall. Go ahead and do that. Just take a minute, go to your Facebook, and then just share the live stream from mine on yours. That'll get it out there more for the ones that like to do that. You don't like that? That's fine. One of the things that you guys have is sharing the link and also sharing the flyers, right? But it's not happening. So we've got to get everyone sharing the links more and getting out there and promoting the flyer. And the flyer is the one with my face on it. Even Andy didn't realize that today. He's like, "Is that the flyer with your face on it?" And I was like, "Yes, it is." That's the one we have. We actually don't have something generic that doesn't have my face on it yet, but I'm making some. So I don't know if you guys think I'm ugly. You don't want to put me on your Facebook or something, but that's fine. You see, my African peeps, they love me. They put me on their flyer for the ad. But yeah, the flyer that we have right now is the one that we have with my face on it, and the ones we put in the chat room. And so how that works is you can just go and right click on the flyer, save that either to your computer or save that to your phone, copy all the text about the Zoom call. Obviously, call the put referral link somewhere up in the upper tier. And I know Marcos has done it, and if people are doing it, networkers that care to grow this together, I would really encourage you guys to be doing this. Like, take that information and get it out there, right? Like, it is really what needs to be happening. I'm going to make Marcos a co-host today to help us with the chat room and the admitting people. So let me do that. And I'm also going to make Andy as my co-host, and he does all his good stuff too. And I think I can make more than one right now. So let's just try this right now. Yes, I can. See? So I can make more than one co-host today. And I can get you guys to unmute yourselves. There you go. I've asked you guys to do that. And Marcos can handle the admitting of the waiting room.
Sounds good.
He knows how to do that.
Doing that right now.
Then, Facebook, and I'm going to change the link on this because I know people were hitting that. So I'm just go there now. And you know what else I've been having happen, Marcos? Has this happened to you? People asked to join me on Facebook, like new members, and then so they joined me, and I let them. And then they just tagged me in their weight loss program or something in a 99-person tag, like, because Facebook caps out at 99 people or whatever. And so they tagged me in this weight loss thing, and it shows up on my wall, and it's just trying to grab my user base. Why are people doing this? Do they do this to you too?
They do stuff like that all the time. Oh yeah.
You do.
Facebook is just so full of spammers.
Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I've got like weight loss and all this stuff on my Facebook wall. I'm tagged into it all, and I'm just like, A, who are these people? B, why are they doing it like this? This is such cheeseball styles. And C, like, I got to delete them right away. So first thing I do is delete them, and then I untag myself second. But
it's very unprofessional. I use Friend Filter. I use Friend Filter to help me out with Facebook. Is that what you do? I think you got cut out.
I don't, but maybe I need to do that too. We'll talk more about that later. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my Wi-Fi right now to my high speed.
I'm gonna share the streaming right to my wall right now.
This is not as high speed as I want it. Let's go to Jan Gregory's eye. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay, now that means you're back. Good. Because I did lose you there for a minute. All right, good. Just change lines, change the internet line because we need more bandwidth. You know, where I'm living out here in Asia, it's $11 for unlimited data per month. But after you hit a certain amount, they give you this. You have reached the predetermined amount of citizens threshold or some weird email they send me. It's like they've got this. They sell you unlimited, but then there's actually a limit. So, well, that's interesting. You know, like you tell me unlimited and it's not really unlimited now, is it? Right. So, man, I can't even click on Facebook right now. It's so slow right now. I don't know why. I'll leave it.
Facebook's been giving me troubles today. I'm not sure why. It's been like, I tried posting a post today and it just wouldn't post. I tried posting your post. Actually, your advertisement for the Zoom just wouldn't post. So I had to wait a little bit.
Okay, no worries. We'll get to it. Don't worry about nothing. We'll figure it out. You know, I'm the most patient guy on planet Earth, if you haven't noticed, with all the things that happened with CMB. You know, the biggest question people should have is, where does this guy get the patience? You know, like, my goodness, from meltdowns to death threats to you name it. I don't even know where I get the patience. I just dig deep. I have to dig deep. But yeah, it's like that some days. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, that's why you are where you are, because of patience. You have to be patient in this industry. Otherwise, you're not going to succeed.
You do. And the other thing I learned about technology too is that, you know, it's unreliable. And then we all rely on it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Hey, we all rely on this stuff and it's completely unreliable. Wow. Who knew? And so what a scam that is too, right? And so I just changed the link actually on Facebook too, man. And then I had everybody go and promote this flipping wrong link today. You see, my cheeks are red right now just from embarrassment, you know, like I just feel terrible about this. I'm just going to have to quickly take a second and I'll post that in our chat, the new one, and you guys can see what it is there. That's the new link in there. Damn sauce. And I've got two WhatsApp groups that are really big. I just want to put it in there too. Because they're waiting to come in too. Let me go there. Hang on a sec. They're all writing to me in WhatsApp that it's not working. So let's give them a second.
Alrighty. Okay, if I finally got to share it on my wall, so it's finally working.
Yeah, we'll get into it. Like I said, we got a few minutes, man. We're not in a rush out here. I'm not going to rush and worry about that part. You know, we can take a minute. Andy, how you feeling out there, big man?
Incredible, thanks, John.
You got the new spreadsheet rolling. I caught up on all the spreadsheet love. I had, what I tell you the other day, like 195 messages for the spreadsheet, and I caught up. So all you listening that wanted the spreadsheet so bad, you now have it, and I'm glad that you guys had some patience, but you guys have all got it. And with the spreadsheet, I sent out the $1 million script. I sent out a bunch of the flyers. I sent the Zoom flyers. I sent other stuff. I don't know if you guys ever remember my first call with Crypto Chris, but he had shown us his dashboard with like $26,000 daily earning or whatever, blew people's socks off on Christmas Eve right there. And no one had ever seen that, right? And so I shared that in there. I gave a lot of stuff, you know, with everything. People are saying that second link is invalid. Did you guys get in on that link that ended in 408? That's the one that's working, right?
Yeah, that worked. That's the one I joined.
Okay, good, because that is the new link. And if I invite again, I'm just going to double check here in my notepad, but I'm just going to hit copy invite link.
Well, there's 134 participants, so it's definitely working.
Yeah, it better be working. Man, it better be working. Yeah, it's 408. That's the one. So we should be good with that one for a while now, I hope. I don't know.
Andy, you did
that was really weird. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, Andy, you did a fantastic job with that spreadsheet. I spread it all over. It's amazing. Thanks a lot.
No, you're more than welcome, buddy.
Absolutely.
I like to produce the information in lots of different formats. You know, a PDF, a video, a spreadsheet, because people like to get the information. They understand the information in different ways. So
you made a video too. You got a video about this too, like a breakdown or whatever.
Almost. I've almost finished it.
You know, guys, we actually, me, you, and Marcos, you and me and Marcos, the three amigos right here, we should get together, and just the three of us, and we should not have a Zoom and not have all this, you know, stress of a day of a Zoom link. But what we should do is make a nice shorter version of this call together, a nice, fast, compressed, to the point one. And before we do it, we get on the phone like this, talk about what we're going to do and how we're going to execute. And then we should make that, because people have been asking me for something that's not an hour and a half long, right? And they want something a little quicker and a little to the point. So we got to do that. We got to give them that. And I think we should do that sooner than later, maybe in the next couple of days.
Well,
Like a sizzle call almost.
I've been working on something kind of similar, Jan. So if you don't mind, just hang fire and I'll show you what I've been doing in a couple of days.
Okay, do it. Show me when you got it. Show me when you got it. All right,
Looking forward to it.
It's popping up. Everyone's coming in, so it's looking good. We'll give everyone a couple more minutes because we were behind the scenes. So today, I'll just talk about some cool stuff today. So we had 8 test bunnies step up for the new automatic withdrawal system. You know, and people thought, oh my God, we got automatic withdrawals. Where's the switch? Well, there's not going to be a switch to flick. But right now, withdrawals have been done manually, like an accounting department manually done. And so now we're going to have it as an automated, and we're going to have it on a 12-hour timer. So that means if you get your withdrawal in within a 12-hour time, you'll be in the withdrawal of that 12-hour stamp. And then you're going to have, if you're in the next 12-hour sequence, then you'll get your withdrawal at the end of that 12 hours again. So 12-hour, 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 like this. There's 24 hours in a day, 12-hour, 12-hour. Now, I don't know the hour of the day yet. We haven't adjusted that, but I will talk to management about that. So if you guys got some feedback for me, we are on a global time clock here. And I know Walter wants his withdrawals at what time he wants them. And I'm sure Andy wants them at what time he wants them. But one guy lives in Canada and the other guy lives in UK, and it ain't going to happen. But we got to figure out something where, you know, the whole wide world gets withdrawals in some kind of a timely manner. And that's why I suggested twice a day. There is a possibility we could move it to 3 8-hour stamps, 8, 8, and 8, right? 3 times 8 is 24, isn't it still? Yeah, it is. And so we can do that. So I don't know all of the options yet. I'm kind of just talking out loud, so don't hold me to this yet, okay? And it's all in testing. So none of you come back and say, oh, he said this. You know, I didn't say it like that. But I'm saying we're testing things. We're giving it a whirl. And we got 8 test bunnies in the queue right now. And we're going to send 8 test bunnies an automated withdrawal here pretty soon. And I know Marcos was one of them. So he's a perfect candidate to do it with us. He's going to give us real feedback, one of our leaders. And so we'll see how this all flies. But what that means is awesomeness. That means no errors too, because before, I will be honest, out of 100, there might have been 99 perfect and 1 error. And people, you know, have said, hey, you know, my withdrawal's missing, you know, and stuff like that. So now that's going to be awesome. It's all automated in the automated system. There's been lots of background changes in the company, like just tremendous amounts. So we've actually hired a web dev team now. So I hired a new IT manager. His name is Michael, and him and I are on the phone every single day, and we're on the phone again tomorrow. We're doing a lot of upgrades to the website that you guys won't necessarily see with your eyes, but you'll feel the prize. You know, like this automated withdrawal thing, you're going to feel the love of that. And that's a big one, right? So this coding and all this stuff's going on, but we've got a Norwegian team now. So we got some Norwegian people now working on the website in the background. So we've changed even culture and nationality. And I don't even know what nationality the last people were, but they must have been from Mars, because they didn't listen well enough to English and what the heck I wanted. So, you know, that's not good. That's not good with me. And so we've fired the Martians and we've hired some Norwegians. So good news, everybody. Good news. We've got some better quality humans now working on the back end of our website. Fired the aliens and we got some humans now. And so we should have a lot better everything happening for everybody. And, you know, one thing that you've noticed from me is this, I love Lexus, the car brand. I actually own one too. I've had one since like 1999, 2000, I bought one. And their advertising used to say, the relentless pursuit of perfection. And I love that, you know, like that is a motto right there, right? The relentless pursuit of perfection. And let's be all honest. Nothing's perfect. We just had a joke about the internet, you know, you can't rely on it. But you can be in the relentless pursuit of such, yeah? And so that's the key. And if you just don't, you know, take it for what it is and you always want to make it better, then that's that attitude and then that's that action. And that's what you have here in Jan Gregory. You have a guy that cares about his people, cares about the company, cares about the outcome. I read all the support requests. I read every single email. I read every single message. I answer every single one of you. You all know that. There isn't a single person on planet CMB that cannot say that that guy never answered me. I answer everybody, even if I say, hey, I'll be back to you in an hour, or let me check with you in a minute, or why would you ask me that crazy question? Like anything and everything, I always answer. And, you know, that's, again, for all the leaders listening and anyone that wants to make a networking life out of this and a career, you need to answer all your people all the time, regardless, even if it's a crazy question, you need to answer everybody. And that's one of the things. I don't do support anymore, like many of you have realized. I know Dora asked me for some support, and I put her in the right highway, and she got support. I put many of you in the proper highway now. We've got two highways. Actually, we got more. Like there was a WhatsApp channel that was open. Corey and all his team was using that in a VIP way. It's still open. Then we got the new Telegram support channels open. They've been pumping and working. I still have people that can't seem to figure out how to add the phone number to their Telegram, and then that's another software support situation for who? Me? How about watch a YouTube video and figure out your Telegram app? Like I can't help you figure out Telegram too. You know what I mean? Like it's impossible. I just don't have the time, but I love you. Like I love you, but you got to watch your own YouTube videos on how to use your own software. Like you got to get with the times, ladies and gentlemen, please, you know? And so that's how this works. But all the ones that did figure it out have had incredible success. In fact, listen to this. For the first time in CMB history, and right after you know, the nuclear bomb went off, we actually had support praise. We had people writing, support was awesome. Support got back to me. In fact, I got emails full of that stuff. Everybody's getting the support they've always dreamed of now. So you're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. And I told you that I improved support. I told you that I improved everything, and I'm still not done improving everything. There was a question from a couple people, well, more than a couple, Dora had it too. How come we're not getting paid when the servers and the bots were down? And I think that question had a very obvious answer, but apparently it's not that obvious. So we're not getting paid because there was no money for anybody for a week. So bots were off, servers were off, and no, you're not getting paid. I don't know why you want to send it into support and tell them that you need to get paid for something that nobody's getting paid from. 35,000 people are not getting paid for 1 week, including the company. Like the company didn't make money, you didn't make money, I didn't make money, nobody made money. And so that's the deal. And it's not going to change for you, no matter how much you yell. And so you just have to like roll with it. You know, it is what it is, and we're doing our best. And I would say that 99% of you have all appreciated that and understood that. And again, thank you from my heart for that. And we just got to keep rolling, and we're rolling. Let me tell you this too. Deposits are up. We're up over 6 million already, Andy. And I mean, that happened like fast. That happened really fast. I mean it like that. I had logged in last Friday and I looked at where we were, and now we're well over 6 million. And that was really quick. That was really quick, you guys. So again, thank you all for believing in us. Thank you all for bringing your customers to us. And thank you all for making your deposits and making it a good experience. I'll say another thing. Having Coinbase as our deposit partner was a lifesaver. I'll tell you, if we didn't have Coinbase, we would have had one piece of the puzzle, the main piece of the puzzle missing for the people that were missing during the couple days between the backup and the nuclear bomb. And so those people that had signed up in those 2 weird days there that were vaporized, the fact that we had the Coinbase deposit for them was the anchor in the missing piece of the puzzle. And then they were able to re-sign up under you, Andy, or whoever it was. And then they just got a new user or same user again. And then we were able to deposit their money in their account like a boss. So that Coinbase situation, whew, what a great decision earlier in the times. I tell you, I'm so proud of that. And I think that was a lifesaver. And I still remember people crying about why are we using Coinbase? Like oh man, I just can't believe some of the comments some days, you know, and it turned out to be a lifesaver just in this situation right now. So that's why, because Coinbase saved our butts, you know, like, wow, Coinbase has been amazing, right? So I love the thing. In fact, tonight I actually got to do my compounding. So I'm going to do a compounding live tonight. I'm going to do a live withdrawal tonight. We're going to get it rocking. I think we should get started here now too. We've got some people like AJ. He's on the call tonight. You're there, Iqbal. I'm going to unmute you right now. I just want you to say hi to everybody really quick. Just say hi. Unmute yourself. You're waving. No one can see you waving. Only I can.
Hi guys.
His nickname is AJ. His real name's Iqbal. He's from Vancouver. He's one of my main guys. Him and I have been friends for years. We've been in like 5-10 platforms together. They've come and gone. He just recently hit ambassador. And I just want you to tell everyone how good it feels to be at the ambassador level. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jan, it feels really good. Really happy with how it's going in your leadership. And I'm really happy on how the project has formed. And I saw it right from when you introduced it to me. And I've never seen so much energy being put into a project as this. I've been in this business for 30 years, and I've never seen a project like this. And I think, you know, there's hiccups and this and that in a lot of projects, and you know that we've been in lots of them. And so we move forward, and you know, with your focus and your energy, I think you know, we got, you know, it's been a real positive outlook here, and I think CMB is going to go to the top. There's no doubt there, because I think people are really pleased on how everything's coming together with the support and the back office and the payouts. And people are happy, and that's the main thing. And you know, and we got a well-oiled machine here, and I think the only way is up.
Awesome. I'm so happy you're happy. I want you to know something else. AJ and I talk on the phone almost every single day. And this gentleman doesn't do a single social media of anything. He's not like Marcos on YouTube. He's not like Andy making documents and leading people like he does his style. This guy does one style and one style only. Tell him what the style is. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just communication on the phone. Get
Bang
on the
in
phone,
the phone.
and go.
Bang in the phone, baby.
You gotta.
That's all he does. He's banging out phone, and he got to ambassador.
You got the biggest marketing tool is in your hand, and it's all your contacts, all your people, you know. Just go at every one of them. Doesn't matter who it is. Go through every contact you have, and you get, you know, you'll get lots of no's, but you'll get yeses, and you'll find those diamonds in the rough. And you know, yeah.
Somehow you got muted. Unmute yourself.
Banging the phones and keep calling all your people, you know, your contacts, and start working with your team and give them all the support you can. And that's the main thing. And stay positive. Be positive, and you know, and just try to keep moving forward. And that's the main thing. And that's been my secret sauce in this industry, and it's worked. And you know, and Jan has seen it. You know, I'm not you know, a Facebook guy or advertising type of guy, but you know, I mean, it's a system that's worked for me, and I keep doing it. And so, but you know, everybody has your own way, and you know, if you find a way to do it, then stay with it, and keep moving. You know what I mean? That's the main thing, is just to keep moving forward.
One more question for you, and then we're going to hit the presentation.
Okay.
You explain to people why you're like goal driven, because you are goal driven. You really wanted to be ambassador and you always go for the top level in every company. What is it inside you? Was it from you were a young boy? Was it something growing up? Like, why do you chase the goal and the trophy? Tell us why, because you really do. I know you do.
Yes, I came as an immigrant when I was 3 from India, and we didn't have much. My dad had $5 in his pocket when he came to Canada, and so we saw the struggles, and worked hard, and delivered the newspaper thing as a child. It worked, worked right from I was 3 years old right up till till now, and just keep but. Worked with government for over 30 years, retired at 52, and moved on. And the thing is, life throws swings, but you move on forward, there's ups and downs in everybody's lives. And I just lost my mom 3 months ago. I came down, I lost, left my job. I got divorced, gave my house away basically in the divorce, came down with my little car, and got back into networking. And you got to do what you have to do. And if you those skills that you learn, you just endorse them, and you use them, and you don't forget. And I just taken it from one project to another, and it's been successful, and God's blessed me. Without God's blessing, I don't think I don't think I'd be here, with what I've been through the last few years. So it's everybody goes through that, but you got to have faith, have good people, you can work with, like yourself, and with people who are positive and that don't give up. And that's, if success doesn't follow you, then you follow success.
Attaboy. Listen, I'm so proud of you. I'm sending you some hugs right now, brother, because your story, I know a lot about you, but I know your struggles are real. And I want to say this, I would tell you that probably everybody on this call has a bit of a list. I know Andy does, I know Mark does, I know all my people do. And everybody on this call has a list too, and that's real life, man. That's real people. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for never giving up, chasing the goals. And all I got to say is keep working, keep up. We love you. And you're with a good family now. And it's just going to be rocking from here. And I think you know that too. All right, let's get into the presentation. Thank you so much, Mr. Ambassador, ass kicker. Way to be, way to be. Awesome. Okay, guys, let's get into the presentation. Let's share my screen. And let's get into this. Welcome to CMB, the biggest family on the internet. You see, oh yeah, it's big. Actually, I got to quickly switch the thing here to the speaker view. Oh, it is already. Okay, cool. So back to share screen. I'm new to this. So we're back to CMB, the biggest family on the web. We've been taken over since we showed up. I know a lot of people are mad, especially at me, and jealous and things like that, but that's okay. We're here to dominate. We're here to show people how it's done. One of the things I've been into in my whole life, and a lot of people that know me from the past, is I've always embraced technology, and CMB has some of the best technology in the world. And I think that was the very first thing that bit me like a bug of why I'm here. And I think tonight I'm going to go over a bunch of the highlights of why I'm at CMB and I'm not somewhere else. Okay. And I think that people love to know why, the why in life, right? So there is the disclaimer. I have to say this, the disclaimer is real. Everybody read it. It's in the PowerPoint. It's in the PDF. And I'm not responsible for anybody's financial choices. I'm not giving any financial advice, and neither are any of my friends on the call. And you guys are all adults. You should only ever work with any money you can afford to lose. And I know you've heard that all before, but it's real. It's up to you. Everybody over 18 is participating. It's your choice, not mine. If anything happens and we have a nuclear bomb, it's not my fault. It's not Andy's fault. It's nobody's fault. And you have to accept that. You have to accept a loss along with the gains. And I'll tell you something else. If you don't want to accept the loss, then you can send us all the money you're making, okay? Because that's the opposite of that. So I don't see anybody sending us any of the money they're making. So you don't need to send us all your complaints when we're not making money either. It's the reverse of that, right? So that's the disclaimer. Enjoy. Now, why are we so powerful? Well, first of all, we've taken humans out of the equation when it comes to trading on Binance Futures. And Binance Futures is one of the hardest things in the world to do as a human being and make a go of it. Many people have lost their homes, their wives, their cars in trying to master Binance Futures. A lot of videos online, a lot of things that you could try and do, but doing it yourself is a really, really tough thing. And so we've automated the process. We put software in the place and we call them bots, right? It's AI bots because there's artificial intelligence running. There's calculations, mathematics. It's looking back, it's looking forward. And AI bots is the cool terminology, but I like to talk in regular terms. And I like to say that that's exactly how it is for everybody. Just going to mute everybody again. And so in regular terms, it's software, and software is taking care of the money making money. And that's really what's happening. And the software runs on our servers. And the servers are now plugged in to Binance, and Binance is there as a big exchange, and it holds all the cryptos, and the cryptos are trading for buying and selling every day. And our software goes in there and makes analytical decisions on what to buy and what to sell and how to make that money in the Binance Futures. And the thing with Binance Futures, these are called leverage trades. And what leverage means is that you can add exponential value. This is mathematics, ladies and gentlemen, exponential value. And so when you add an exponent to it, you can go 1x, 5x, 10x, 20x on your trades. And what that means is if you actually win the trade, you win more money than just a flat trade. So let me give you an example. Let's say I traded $1,000 and I was going to make $100. Okay, easy. I traded 1,000 to make 100. People understand $100 profit. But if I trade 1,000 on a 10x leverage, I'm going to make another $1,000 profit. That $100 goes 10x. That profitable amount is now 10x'd. Okay. And so now we're doing leverage trades. And this is why people as do-it-yourselfers loved Binance Futures and still do every day. There are millions of people that try to do this thing and they win. There's lots of winners and there's lots of losers. And if you want to think of it like a casino, Binance makes a lot of money off the losers, and they don't really make much off us. I'll tell you that, because we go in there and clean up. And part of what we've been doing in our whole redundancy effect, because there's stuff happening behind the scenes that you guys don't know, I'm actually going to be plugging our bots into more than one provider. So we're going to actually move not away from Binance, but I'm going to move on a KuCoin, I'm going to move on a Huobi, and I'm going to end up running the bots on a few more servers or a few more exchanges all at once. And as that happens, I'll be the first to tell you. You guys will see that in our Telegram chat. Another thing I want to say real quick is that we're going to start our email campaign for this week. So you guys will be receiving company emails with reports and stats and new values and all this stuff and reminders on Tuesdays and Fridays. So make sure you guys have your proper email in the back office, and you guys will be getting emails from CMB and me every Friday. And there's me. Who's me? I'm Jan Gregory. I'm the global leader. I'm the corporate brand manager around here. What does a corporate brand manager do? Well, I manage things. You know, it's not my money. It's not my company, but I'm managing a lot of stuff. I'm managing people. I'm managing outcomes. I'm managing the leaders. I'm managing making sure the people are protected and getting what they need. There's a lot of managing going on over here from me. And I'm also a global leader in the networking space. And I've been here 11 years. I've been doing this a long time. And I really, really love networking. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done with my life. I'm currently retired, so I do networking as a fun thing. And this is supposed to be fun. And sometimes it's not that fun, but I do my best. And I want to let you know that it can be a really, really rewarding experience, especially working with some great people in the CMB family. Our office, where all our tech people and all our nerds and all our number crunching geeks that do all the mathematics behind all of our bots are all located in Hungary. We have some really intelligent Hungarians on our team. And I know Marcos has another intelligent Hungarian on his team. And so we've got all kinds of amazing Hungarians working for all of us, making sure that our software is the best in the world. And before they came to network marketing and started CMB, they were doing this for 2 years prior. They had 2 years under their belt of testing and turning the software into a flawless outcome. And I'm really, really proud of them. Our company owner is a really frugal person. He doesn't waste a lot of money on all these buying offices, buying signs, buying floors, buying Ferraris with the people's money. In fact, all of the people's money is at work making the people money. And I really, really love that. When I first met him and I talked to him, I really realized this was the right place for me because I have that sustainable attitude. I have the attitude of taking care of the people. I have the attitude of everybody wins. I have the attitude of making like a family type, team type organization. And that's exactly what we have here at CMB. And a lot of people want to knock it. A lot of people don't like it. But you know what? This is fresh. It's 2023. You either like me or not, but you know, we're pulling hard for you. And for the first time in history, you have a networker, one of you on the inside. And that, I think a lot of you have seen how powerful that is, especially in the last 2 months. Again, AJ was just on the call and his experience, and he'll tell you it's been powerful for him. So a lot of people are clapping right now. They're cheering and they're saying, yeah, this is one of the best decisions I've ever made to go with CMB. Now, why do we do it? Why do we come out with CMB? What was the purpose? Well, there are millions of people out here holding crypto, millions of people with it flat, just sitting around in their wallets doing nothing. And we're able to give everybody 1.2% and more a day as the market moves, as we grow, as Bitcoin starts to bull run. We're going to see more and more gains from our software. But as of right now, we're delivering 1.2, which is over 30% a month. If you know how to hit the calculator and you know how to do the math, over 30% a month is more than any bank or any mutual fund or any investor friend in real estate is able to pay. There isn't anybody on planet Earth that has numbers like us. And the other thing is, if you want fast math, easy explanation, you basically can 3 times your money in 90 days. That's really easy to say. You put in $1,000 in beginning of 1 month, and by the end of the 3rd month, you're going to be 3 times your money. So now you know this is exactly where you want to be, is with CMB. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can't allow people to unmute themselves, I've noticed. Okay, so we keep going. So CMB is here because of all the cryptos around the world. We're out there and we were waiting for them to come to us and show us that we had a home for them. And now we've got it. And everybody that's come to us has had great success. They've been super, super happy. And they are really, really, really in a position now of happiness. And that, I think, is really important for everybody to understand, okay? One other thing real quick, everybody except my co-hosts, those 2 guys there, you guys turn off your videos, okay? Everyone switch to photo mode. So everyone shut off their video. We got to save bandwidth, all right? Please, thank you. Everybody take a minute and turn off your videos and just switch to photo mode. Thank you, guys. All right, so when you look at the amount of wallets out there, you'll see that we have so many crypto millionaires in this world. And how do they become millionaires? Well, a lot of people bought cryptos at a low point, and then they ended up selling that crypto back into Bitcoin or Ethereum at a high point, or a US dollar tether. And that's a really, really thing and a phenomenon that goes on out in crypto. I was one of those people. How many people remember the SHIB, SHIB coin, the dog one? Well, I bought $60 worth of SHIB. And I ended up selling that for $500,000. So $60 in my pocket turned into $500,000 in my pocket. And that was a big play for me that day. And I really enjoyed the ride up on that. And it was a really testy time because I was wondering, when should I sell? When should I sell? Should I sell now? Should I sell now? Because the whole anticipation was to buy and sell it. And if you look back at SHIB today, it hasn't done anything. So there was a lot of people that bought in and were hanging on and never sold for this, like this next big blowout, and it's not going to happen. So that came and went. And so with crypto, it moves fast. And these platforms in the past moved fast. Everything moves fast in crypto. So you got to keep up. One of the best advice I can give everybody right now is to keep up. You've got to keep up with the CMB. You've got to keep up with crypto. You've got to keep up with the business of cryptocurrency in general if you want to be a player. Now, if you think you're just going to deposit your funds and then walk away and everything's going to be a good day, it can be. But Grant Cardone says, if you don't check on your money every day, it's going to run away on you. And he's right. He is right. Grant Cardone's one of my mentors, 10X. And he says it, if you don't check on your money every day, it's going to run away. And so that's your choice. You think about that one a little deeper. Now, The reason we're so special, again, is our bots. When we went and met with these guys originally, they were trying to sell the bot on the marketplace before us for $500, all right? $500 a year was the lease. And now you can lease it through us for only $50. That's a special deal for everyone that joined CMB, is you can now lease the bot for 1 year for only $50. And then I have that question, Jan, does it renew at the end of the year? It is a renewal. Of course it does. And all you got to do is just click in your back office, renew, and the payment will come out of your back office like you'd expect, and you'll renew. It's that simple. And to have this technology for only $50 when they used to sell it for $500 is a blessing right there. And Andy said this to me earlier, Jan, when you brought this to me, this was a Christmas present under the tree. This was a blessing. And I'll never forget that. And it is a blessing. It is really, really a big blessing. And so having this ability to be able to do CMB, having this for only $50 to use the software for an entire year to grow your portfolio, to grow your family's funds, to put food on the table, to have a networking opportunity is absolutely amazing. And the results we're getting are incredible, okay? So how do you get started? It's so easy. All you got to do is get the link from whoever invited you to the call today, or see it in the post here on Facebook or wherever you're seeing the post, or here on YouTube, wherever it is, there's a link somewhere. Just grab the link and join. It'll take you less than 30 seconds to fill out the form, set up a username handle that you like, and then you're going to go in the back office and you're going to activate yourself with a deposit. And as soon as you make your first deposit, the first $50 goes towards your bot lease for 12-month activation. Any money that you put in there after the $50 goes to work with the bots and starts to earn you 1.2% a day, 30% plus a month, and it's like magic. It starts to happen the next day within 24 hours, all right? Now, you can deposit any amount of money with us. We do not have packages. I had people write to me, Jan, I'm in this package. What's happening? And I said, well, we don't have packages, so I don't know what's happening. We don't have packages, and we didn't have packages on purpose because I wanted guys like Andy to be free willy. I wanted him to put whatever he wanted, whatever he could afford, whatever his budget was. If he had $480, then do that. If you had $2,200, then do that. Whatever your budget is, you put that in, and that amount will grow minus the $50 that goes towards the bot. And you can see here we have a limit of 50,000. So 50,000 is our Coinbase payment gateway limit. So if you want to do more than 50,000 in one shot, you got to come back and do a second shot. Meaning, let's say you want to do 70,000, and many people have. I had a car dealership owner do 200,000. He did 4 $50,000 shots to equal his 200,000 that he deposited, and it's no problem. So you got from $50 to $50,000 kind of spread, and you can deposit whatever you want, and then you can do more than one deposit right after one another. You can do as many in one day. You can spread them out day after day. You can do one a week. You can do one a month. You know, the sky's the limit. We've kept it wide open. And I think that's another secret of success of CMB, is that we don't curtail anybody in any packages. We let you to be free willy. We let you do your own budget, and we let you feel the love on whatever amount you want to do with us. And I think that's going to be something that others will copy from us as well. But that's it. So you deposit whatever you want, and then you start making 1.2 to 1.8 a day. Now, when you do a deposit, we are built around a networking community. This whole organization was built by networkers. Me too, me included. You guys know I built the website, and not all of it, but I'm on the team. And when I say I want to say more the team, but you guys are just getting what I would call the bird's eye angle from me. But really, it's I and the team all the time. And I apologize to the team if you're listening. I always want to include you, and I do get a lot of thank yous for the team. Nothing I can do alone, but I had a lot of influence in everything. I helped direct, I helped organize, I put my influence into everything, my comments, my structure, what I thought the people wanted, and therefore we've come up with a system that honestly everybody loves. And when we had the nuclear bomb a minute ago, everybody that I asked over 35 of my leaders, what should we change? And everybody said nothing. They love it. They just said, keep it the way it is. We love it. And I was like, okay, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for loving us. It was so good. And every call I've ever had, I've always said, we want to create happiness because money is stressful for a lot of people. Money is actually usually stress. And here at CMB, it hasn't been stressful for the most part. And everybody's been happy. Like, it's actually a really happy organization. It's a happy company. It's a positive place. Positive results are happening. And more than you realize, people actually really appreciate what's going on here. So when you're a networker now, let's focus, and you come in and now you've got signed up, and now you're going to bring your customers, your friends, your family to the party. You're going to make commission. And so for everybody that you bring in, you're going to get 10% commission. And I want to stipulate something here. The 10% does not come from your family and your friends' money. No, the company pays you the 10% on top of their money. So Andy's $1,000 comes in and it goes into work. The company pays Jan 10%, $100 for Andy's $1,000. And that's how this works. So no money's coming off the backs of our friends and family, none soever. And this is the beauty again of CMB, because all the other companies don't work like that. The other ones do the opposite. So Andy comes in and they take money off of him. Not here. No, no, no. The company pays the commission to everybody. Now, level 2, Andy's friends come in, it's 5%. Andy's friends, 2%. Andy's friend, another 2%. Level 5, 1%. Level 6, 1%. Level 7, 0.75. Level 8, 0.5. Level 9, 0.3. Level 10, 0.3. And this is the ambassador level at level 10. And we just saw AJ hit ambassador level. So that means he has unlocked all 10 levels of these commissions now coming up from his downline. And he really wanted to do that because he knows the power of that. This is a third income stream in the CMB. And let me define all 3 income streams for you guys real quick. Income stream number 1 is the software growing the money that you put in your deposit. Income stream number 2 is the commission that you receive when your friends, family, and so on make a deposit. Income stream number 3 is all of this gas money that comes to the top from all your downline when you reach all the various levels. And it's really, really powerful. And I'll show you guys my back office in a minute, and you guys can see what that looks like. Now we have ranks to the game. We've got associate, manager. Okay, manager is 30,000 in deposits under you. We got silver, which is 60,000 in deposit. And for some of you, this is a challenge. And for others, it's been quite easy. I want to say it's been easy for you. And I'm actually happy that a lot of you met ranks and growing. Silver, 60,000. Gold, 125,000. Platinum, 250,000. Diamond, 500,000. Ambassador, 1 million. Andy, how fast did I hit ambassador? Are you unmuted over there? Let me see if I can see you. You remember?
Yeah, I'm unmuted. You did that you got started on the 15th of December, which was really your start date.
Yep.
And you did it within 3 weeks.
Okay, so 3 weeks to 1 million, you guys. And if
Exactly,
I can do it, you
days.
can do it. Yeah, it was 3 weeks. And ever since then, it's been 8 weeks now. So 5 more weeks and we're at 6 million. So in 5 more weeks, I brought in another $5 million. That's the number right there. Hey, look at that. So I hit 1 million in the first 3 weeks. And then the next 5 weeks later, I brought in another 5 million, totaling 6. So look at the rapid rate of gains and growth of what we're doing. Like, it's unbelievable. And I just want to show you guys that it really starts to pick up the pace. And honestly, I had an initial goal of 5 million. I really did. And I hit that already. Now my next goal, you know what it is, right? 50 million, 50. And so we're going for that. And now we're 6 million. We got 44 million to go. So everybody get to work. So as you qualify for manager, you're going to have your points in your main line. And I'm going to use a term called big dog. So you get 50% of your volume from your big dog, and then you get the rest of the 50% from all your other dogs. Okay. And so your big dog is in your downline. Some person in your downline is a big dog. Everyone has one. Everyone has one. And in every company too. I've seen it again and again and again. So you get a lot of reward from your big dog, and then you get a bunch of reward from all your little dogs, and they add up too. And how that manager thing is qualified, 50% of your big dog goes to your qualification, your ranking turnover, and the other 50% comes from the rest of your dogs in your first line. And this is all in level 1, first line directs. Write it down in your book. Write it down in your notes. Don't have questions later because it's so easy to understand. Everybody in your first line is how you qualify for everything, including the bull run and everything else. All right, so one of the most, I would say the most proud things again about CMB and us and the family, the CMB family, is that we're partnered with two blue chip companies. People ask you, what's a blue chip? A blue chip company is like a top level company in the marketplace. Binance is a top level one. Coinbase out of United Kingdom is another top level one. And we're sandwiched in the middle, like we're a sexy sandwich in the middle here with Binance on one side and Coinbase on the other. And I was at the beginning of the call saying how lucky we were to have Coinbase as our partner, because it was a major, major happiness when we had to go fix a few things. And we're also very fortunate to have Binance Futures with leveraged trades, because we can afford to pay everybody commissions. We can afford to make money because we have that leveraged trading system happening. It's profitable. And I want to say this, CMB is profitable. We have no reason ever to go out of business. As long as we keep running, we'll never, ever not pay. We'll never, ever not give withdrawals, and we'll never really go out of business because we really are profitable. And I can't say that about 98% of the other companies. And let me explain why we're profitable. There's a secret here. I'm going to give it out. We're profitable because what? We short sell like a beast. We're the #1 software on planet Earth that can short sell on leveraged trades. Now, there's other bots. They long sell, made in India, made in Russia. There's other companies that do networking and have bots, and they do their thing, but they don't short sell like a beast like the CMB family does. That's the defining competitive advantage right there. We are the short selling software of planet Earth #1. And I was in Dubai in October. I interviewed a good couple handfuls of companies. And every time I sat in that boardroom, I said, show me your short selling. Oh, and they say, we can't do that. I said, well, show me the results of your short selling. Oh, well, we're working on that. Well, show me your short selling. Well, we quite haven't figured that out yet. Can you show me your short selling? And then you know what? 2 months later, they're bankrupt. And so really, if you can't short sell, and you know why, we're in a bear market 95% of the year, at least, especially lately. So if you can't short sell in the bear market, guess what? You're going out of biz. And we're not. We are the short selling bosses of the game. And that's the real reason. Now, Binance has traded over $7.7 trillion out there. That's more than a lot of the GDP of planet Earth. And with them on our team, I know we've got a solid partner. Coinbase has got to be one of the best crypto wallets and companies of professionalism on planet Earth as well. And having them as a partner has been nothing but pride. And so now, you know, we've got two of the best blue chip companies on the right and the left, and we're sandwiched in the middle. Go ask any other platform. Go ask any other network company. Are they partnered with Coinbase and Binance like we are? And then find out if they can short sell in a bear market and make money like we do. And you're going to get a bunch of no's. You're going to get flat no's from everyone. So remember, there's a reason we're successful. There's a reason we're growing so well. There's a reason you guys get your withdrawals twice a day. There's a reason why everybody's making bacon here. It's because we have the best of the best. Now let's look at some results. Look at this. Short selling, okay, produces 571% on a trade with a 20 times leverage, a 20x leverage. So we 20 times that leverage, we cranked it up, and we made 571%. Okay. Over here on a long trade, which is what all the other bots and all the other competition claims they can do, which is fine. We do it too. They did a 20x here and made 55%, which is still amazing. The banks don't make 55. Nobody makes 55, but we make 55 like a boss. And 55 still pays the bills, pays all the people, and keeps us in business. But I'll tell you, 571 is a lot more and a lot more profit, and keeps us in business longer and can pay the people deeper and wider than 55%. And faster. And then we did another short trade here. We did almost 667% on another 20x. And that's the point. The point is that we are short selling animals, and we do it better than anybody else. And again, they can come to the meetings. They can interview me, Andy, Marcos on any YouTube they want. They can try to challenge us all day long. But we got the answers, baby boys and girls. We are the best on planet Earth. And here's the Earth right here. We are a global company. So for those of you out there that love to network, you got friends and family, everybody comes from a culture of some descent. You can go out there and you can get your cousins, you can get everybody that you want out there, and you can bring them to CMB, because CMB is an international situation. And I'll tell you this, Binance Futures is not allowed in certain countries like the UK, USA, all right? As a do-it-yourselfer, that means if Andy signs up on Binance Futures and tries to do it from his home computer and wants to lose his house and lose his wife, Binance is blocking him. They're not allowing him, okay? But because Andy puts his money into CMB platform and Andy leases the bot from CMB to do the work, Andy technically is now not doing a do-it-yourself trade anymore, is he? No, he's not. And so now CMB becomes what? Like a buffer, like a middleman. And that's the beauty of what we are. And so we can now take customers from around the world and put them all into something that's really difficult and really hard to do out there and make a go of it. And now you can do it here on what? Autopilot. How many people like hands-off autopilot? I sure do. I don't have the time to sit at my computer all day and trade on the exchanges. I really don't have the time. You guys know how busy I am. I would lose money all day long if I had to do it myself. There's just no way. And I know how. Like, I literally know how to do Binance Futures. I really do. Like, I know how to make money on there, but I don't have the time. I would much rather deposit my money with CMB and let the software take it over for me, and away we go, you know, away we grow. And that's the beauty of this. So we got Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, UK, Hungary, France, Spain, Estonia, Bulgaria, Russia, China, Bangladesh, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, India, Australia, Johannesburg, Nigeria. Let me remind you that Nigeria and India are the top 2 crypto spenders on planet Earth. And how many people seen my 8-city tour in Nigeria? Yeah, why? Why? Because Nigeria is the 2nd largest home to cryptocurrency on planet Earth. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. And so we have actually, check it out, we've sponsored our first leaders to go and do an 8-city tour. We've never sponsored anyone at CMB. So Don and Sam are the first gentlemen that get sponsored by the company to go out there. We gave them some capital. They've got 8 hotels lined up. They've got all the map done. They've got the blueprint all hammered out. And we are going to go and we are going to take over Nigeria. Now, the reason we sponsored Don and Sam's a couple key things. They're the first ones in company history to set the tone. We sponsored them, and we're going to sponsor more of you. We're going to sponsor everyone around the world that's going to do a go of this. But the reason we sponsor them is one key thing. I'm going to say it right now. One key thing. They did their first event themselves. They spent their own money out of pocket. They made their own t-shirts, hats, and portfolios. They went at it like a boss, and they proved to us that they could do it. You can't come knocking and say, hey, give me money, and then you don't prove to us that you can do it. Sam and Don proved to us that they could go out there and actually make a go of it. And that speaks in spades. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Take a note from those 2 gentlemen, because they know what they're doing. And so why wouldn't we want to get behind them? Why wouldn't we want to go out there and help them capitalize on more in their region, their culture, their country, and their community? And same thing, I told Andy this, Marcos this, all my leaders this. If you guys want to do hotel events and things like that, all you got to do is do one yourself. Show me you know what you're doing, and then we'll get behind you and give you some sponsorship so you can go further, deeper, and wider with CMB, because we want to grow, and we want to grow you. We want to grow your wallet. We want to grow your community. We want to grow the people's money for them. We want to grow everybody. And I'm telling you right now, we want to sponsor you. So get with it. And all you guys got to do is send me a proposal to my email. Can someone write my email in the chat room right now, please? Give that out to everybody. It's jan.wealthyoptions@gmail.com. Put that in the chat room for everybody. And you guys can send me an email. All right. So this is where the kids get separated from the dads here, the bull run. So right now we have a contest running January 21st. We've extended this for 10 days because of our situation there. And the bull run is about cash bonus heaven. All right. We're giving out cash bonus, USDT, the best in the world. And so for the next 60 days, we want everybody to really rally hard, get together and get out there. And Don and his guys in Nigeria are all going to be stacking towards this bull run while they're doing all their events, because you see they get kind of a win-win for everybody. What you got to do is you got to get out there and bring in the deposits, and you're going to get extra rewards for those deposits. And again, 50% on your big dog, and then the other 50% from all the rest of your dogs. Okay, so that's how this ratio works. And we've got a status box on the dashboard in the back office, so you know where you're at all times. And I also want to just reiterate something else. I've got a status box coming for the leadership packages. It's going to be here soon on your dashboard, and everyone's going to know where they're at on their leadership. They're 500 and they're 5,000 from when we opened. So get ready for that, because I know that's still a lurking thing in a lot of people's minds, and I've got the answer to that too. Same idea. We're going to have a stats box. Everybody's going to know where they are. But on the 60-day bull run, it's all about bringing in the bacon and getting rewarded. So let's go look at the rewards here. Okay. So if you bring in 30,000, you get 300, 60,000, $500 cash, 125,000, you get 1,250 cash. 250,000, you get 3,000 cash. 500,000, you get 7,500 cash, and you bring in $1 million, you get 10,000 in cash. And it's a really nice addition to your cash flow and your life, your lifestyle. Everybody can use another 10,000, any of these numbers. Anyone can take this money and run, and you guys can do something cool with it. You can also reinvest it. You guys can buy your family something. You can take a vacation. You can pay down the mortgage. You can get a used car for your daughter for university. Whatever it is that you have a need, set the goal, attach it to the need, and let's get the speed. You guys know what to do. All right, my favorite page in the whole presentation, terms and conditions. This is my favorite page. Every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days, no days off, your money is going to work for you. There's no holidays for Christmas, no holidays for Easter. The bots are going to produce 1.2 to 1.8. Your money is going to work. Your money is your employee here, okay? Your crypto. And you can withdraw your profits every day here, as you know. And so this gives you cash flow. And we made it like that to make you happy. You can withdraw your commissions every day. So you go out there and network like a beast. You do 10 coffee shop meetings today. You're exhausted by midnight and you want to withdraw all that commission. Go ahead. Hit the withdrawal button. You deserve it. Okay, kick your feet up now. There's a minimum of $20 to withdraw. That might change. The withdrawal fee is a mere 5%, which is incredibly affordable and incredibly low cost in the industry. The withdrawal payouts come within a 24-hour window, and we're about to improve that situation. I'm going to stop right here and explain. We are setting up an automated withdrawal system, and we're going to do automated withdrawals twice daily, all automated. And so when you get in the 12-hour queue, it's on a 12-hour timer. If you get your withdrawal in this 12-hour time, then you're going to get your withdrawal there. And then it resets, and then another 12 hours like that. So every 12 hours, there will be a withdrawal queue, and you will be able to fall into that queue and get your automatic withdrawal. And it's all going to be lickety split and really, really nice. And of course, you can always withdraw the profits that your software bots are making on your deposit every day. Other companies do not let you do this. They let you do this once a month or once every 90 days, and they want to lock you in on everything. We don't lock you in on anything except one thing. Your deposit stays locked on a timer for 8 months commitment. And I'll tell you, and Andy will tell you, and Marcos will tell you, and all the gang will tell you, it's irrelevant, because you're going to want to grow your money with our spreadsheet tool. You're going to want to do compounding manually. And really that 8 months is going to go by so fast because 2 of them are already done. We already got 2 months under our belt now. And so there's only 6 more months for some of you on your deposits, so really 8 months goes by quick. It's not a big deal. And I've seen other companies ask for 1 year, 1 year and a half, 2 year, 3 year, all this kind of jazz. We don't. Only 8 months commitment from us. We've also got 24/7 live support. We have WhatsApp. We have email. We have support ticket in the back office, and we've added Telegram support now. So 4 kinds of support. And if you also want to add Jan's email and direct messages y'all send me, you got 5 channels of support, okay? Because some of you just keep bringing support to my life, and I just keep telling you what to do, and it's cool too. Don't stop, please. I want to take care of all of you. And I want to say this too. Ask your leaders for help too. Leaders ask me for help. Please, let's everyone take care of our customers. Let's everyone take care of each other. I don't want anyone held back. I don't want anyone falling off. I have that attitude of take care of the customer, and I will, till I die kind of thing. And so whatever it takes, we got to take care of our customers. I don't care, okay, what it takes. Now, how easy is it to get started? How easy is it to get in business with us? It's probably the easiest platform again in the world. All you got to do is open up an account with a referral link from the lovely people that have invited you to this call on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you're watching this. Then you get a crypto wallet. Make sure you use Exodus or Trust Wallet. Get your funds in there. Get it ready. You can get your Bitcoin in 3 minutes in the Trust Wallet. You can use a debit card, a credit card in both Exodus and Trust Wallet. You can use your line of credit card from your business, and you can get your Bitcoin all rallied up and get it ready to deposit in 2 to 3 minutes, okay? And then you deposit that amount in your back office after you sign up. The $50 comes off that total. So we encourage everyone to start with at least $1,050 and up. $1,050 is a sweet spot number. Let me explain. On $1,000 at 1.2%, you can see $12 every day growing like that. It's a decent amount of money. You can buy lunch with that. If you start with $100, you're making $1.20. You can't even buy candy for that. So it's really a big difference between $100 and $1,000. And I know you may not have that. So start with what you got. But if you do have $1,050, I suggest you start there. If you have more, go with $5,050, go with $10,050, but add $50 to your deposit so you pay your first year bot lease and the rest of your money goes to work for you, okay? Don't forget what I teach you. The bots will begin growing your funds immediately within the first 24 hours, and you're gonna see a return in your back office box. It's beautiful. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the gains. I love it. We've got an official Telegram channel, and we're posting all kinds of love on there for everybody. You guys can grab everything from there. We've got customer service on WhatsApp, Telegram, like I said, so you got that too. We got terms and conditions. They mostly state about the money we pay out in USD. I don't join any companies that don't pay me in USDT or Bitcoin. I refuse to take casino chips. I refuse to take food stamps. I refuse to take tokens. I refuse to take pancake swap and swap this and swaps that. I refuse all of that other stuff. So whatever gimmicks they got to get you to join their platform, you should be saying no like I do, because all that stuff is just robbing the citizens of their cold hard cash. You want to be getting paid in Bitcoin and USDT, and that's the only way, in my opinion, that you should be getting paid for all your hard work. We're going to have a Cancun event, and it's still on. We haven't canceled. We're just waiting for the news from head office. And once we get through all this management and stuff and blah, 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 and Mexico had a cartel issue, and I don't know how that's simmered down yet. I got to check the news. But as soon as I get the news from head office, you guys will know first, and we'll change this to the dates and all that. But we are still doing this. It is still happening, and we're going to have a live event where all of us go to Mexico, meet each other, hang together, break bread, meet the management, meet the owner, meet me, meet you, meet everybody. And we're going to have one big rally, one big party, and we're going to bond, kiss, hug, and Andy might kiss me, but I don't know. He might not. And we're just going to have a good time. We're going to drink beer because I know he likes beer. I'm going to drink tequila because I like tequila. Only men really drink tequila and beer anyway. And that's how it's done. That's how it's done. And so we'll see everybody in Mexico soon. So don't forget, we got that coming. And then that's it. That rounds out the presentation. What's the motto? What's the mission? We want to grow your crypto together. It's a togetherness. It's a CMB family. We want to get together as a family, and we want to grow our cryptos together. We want to use the software to our advantage. We want to use the company to our advantage. We want to use all of the systems in place to our advantage to grow our cryptos together. And there's nothing wrong with that. They want us to. This is the motto. This is the mission. Thank you guys so much. And now we're going to switch to Mr. Galloway, and he is going to start to show us the spreadsheet tool that he has developed for everybody. Let's go, bro. Hit it.
Cool. Well, before we do that, I just want to rectify a couple of things you said there, Jan. One is that I don't kiss men anymore. That's why I left the Navy. And the second is I don't want to give you the impression I only drink beer. Tequila's good too.
Oh, and you know, in Mexico, they have them both. So they have a shot of tequila and a beer, and that's how the drink is. So it's a 1 and 1, and that's one drink, and then another one order like that. And to try to keep up with those Mexicans, bro, you either keep up or you fall under the table, and they drop you off at home later. So it's a tough go. Go ahead.
Challenge accepted.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
It's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to quickly run through this spreadsheet. For those of you that haven't seen this before, I produced it basically so as I can analyze the business initially, which is what this came from. I wanted to know whether CMB was any good. And so I put this spreadsheet together. We've grown it and developed it since then. Needless to say, because I'm presenting it to you, CMB is pretty good. So what I always do is start the reset the date back to the first of the year so that we can monitor progress throughout the year as we build the spreadsheet up. When you get hold of this, if you want to get hold of it, then you just put your start date there, and everything else falls into place. What I've said here is that we're going to do a trade. We're going to start with a trading fund of 1,000. Jan's already explained why that's a good idea. And then nothing happens on the first day. At the end of the first day, you've got $1,000. I've said 1.2% per day. I've seen more than that in my back office. On other days, I've received 1.4%. And we tell people between 1.2 and 1.8. I'm quite comfortable to say 1.2%. It's not a promise to you. It's not a guarantee. It's just that's what I've seen every single day for the last 6 weeks or so. And if you talk to the people that introduced you, that brought you along here, they'll tell you exactly the same thing. Now, our strategy is that we want to produce a compounding effect. That's the whole point of doing this. We want to compound this. Compounding is not integral within the structure of CMB. We have to do it manually, and there's a couple of good reasons why that's a good idea. So our strategy for compounding is that when we've accrued over $50 is the minimum amount that you can redeposit. So when you've accrued enough to be able to redeposit $50, then you withdraw and redeposit. So the idea then is that this $1,000 on day 2, you make $12. You make $12 on day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and after 7 on 6 days of accumulation, you've got after 5 days of accumulation, you've got $60. So you withdraw that. When you withdraw it, you pay 5%, which is your contribution to running the company. Your overheads, if you like, your fixed overheads at 5% of your profit. And any business people among you will know that's an absolutely incredible deal for your fixed costs. So you redeposit $57. You've now got $1,057 earning money for you. So now you earn $12.68 a day for 5 days. You end up with $63. You withdraw it, you redeposit. So you withdraw, pay your 5%, redeposit $59. You've now got $1,116, which earns you $13.39 now for 4 days until you've got enough to withdraw and redeposit. Okay, what I want you to notice is that here, that's 5 days, and this takes 5 days, but now we're down to every 4 days you earn enough to withdraw and redeposit. Every 4 days and every 4 days. And a while later, it's down to every 3 days and every 3 days. So this is speeding up. This is getting faster because as this fund grows, you make more money every day, which means it's quicker to get to that level of $50 to withdraw and redeposit. And if you look a bit further down the year, it's every 2 days. Every other day now, you're withdrawing money and redepositing it. Withdraw, redeposit, and eventually you get to a point here after 4.5 months, you've made enough, you've increased your trading fund from $1,000 to $4,500, and now you're making over $50 every single day. So every single day, you're withdrawing and redepositing. At this point here, triggers exponential growth. If you draw the map of this out on the graph, the takeoff point is really right here. The exponential growth really kicks in. And you'll see that, excuse me, you'll see that the funds, the trading fund now just continues to grow and continues to grow at a phenomenal rate, because now you're making $178 a day, putting 170 back, and so on and so forth, all the way down. Let's go to the end of the year. And what we're saying here is that you've turned $1,000 by carrying out this manual compounding. You've turned $1,000 into $60,000 in one calendar year. Pretty awesome. The 1.2% on its own is awesome, but there's compounding, there's manual compounding. If you get the hang of it, and if you are diligent with doing it, then this is what's waiting for you just down the road. You're making $700 a day. $700 a day, every single day, evenings, weekends, bank holidays, Christmas Day, Easter Sunday, every single day of the year, you're making $700 a day. But you're making more money every single day than you were.
Let's do $700. Let's do $700 a day divided by 8 hours a day, just for an average job. That's $87 an hour. $87 an hour you're making off the bots on an 8-hour day job right there. That's huge. Very few people on planet Earth make $87 a day US. You know that, right? $87 an hour. Most people get paid. Even a good job like a nurse is about $45 an hour. Some engineers are up in 60, 65 range. But again, you're doing nothing here. You're not even going to work. You're actually just letting the bots do it. You just hands off on autopilot, right? And the other thing is, when you think about the extrapolation of $1,000 commitment, $1,000 risk, and you're getting back $60,000 on $1,000 risk, I still, my socks fall off every time I look at this, because I can't believe how incredible that becomes, right? Like, oh, let me risk $1,000 for 60? Are you kidding me? The question doesn't even come to mind as a risk. Let's give her, let's go for it. You know what I'm saying? So
if you offer that risk to reward ratio to an effort to a Forex trader, they bite your arm off for it.
Oh, they would bite our arms, both arms off for this, both of them.
Yeah.
All right, show them what 5K can do. Let's show them what 5K can do.
Okay, I just want to point something out though. You said that $700 a day is $87 an hour, but that's only assuming you work 7 days a week. If you have weekends off, it's over $100 an hour.
You're right. You're right. I just did 8 hours a day, you know, on an 8-hour day divided by 709. We're just keeping it simple for everybody, but it's enough of an understanding. You know, I'm just trying to relate it to everyday people, right? So they can see how much this really looks like. You know, it's massive. And again, nobody's working here. We got the software working. You're sitting back doing you have your job, you have your families, you're doing your own thing. And this is doing this on the side for you. Like, this is incredible sauce. Incredible.
Cool. Well, the reason we like to say 1,000, if somebody can get started at a higher level, 1,000 means somebody's involved in this and doing this manual compounding effort every 5 days. So the business is uppermost in your mind at least every 5 days, and then it increases to once a day, every day. If you start with $5,000, then straight away you're at this point of this exponential growth. It happens from day one. Whereas $5,000 gives you $60 a day. Now, what I like about this $5,000 is that we have a promotion. When anybody gets involved in this, all they have to do is let somebody know, let Jan know, let their upline know, and we'll let the company know that they want to be awarded a $5,000 leadership bonus. Now, once you've got that bonus registered against your name, there are some criteria that you have to achieve in order to, in order to switch that on and have it trading for you. But where else does anybody give you $5,000 free money to trade with for your benefit? You can take out the profit. You can take out $60 a day every day from the moment that the robot starts trading for you. But let me show you what happens, as this is above and beyond anything else you've done, any other money you put in to trade for yourself. At the end of the fiscal year, if you achieve that $5,000, it'll add $307,000 to your trading fund. It'll add $3,600 a day to your income, whatever income you have at that time based on what you put in for yourself. The company money will earn you $3,600 a day. I think that's a pretty awesome thing. What I'm saying is that when I talk to people who are getting to look at this, getting involved with this, I say, and if you do this, I'll sign you up for a $5,000 bonus, and I'll help you achieve the criteria to to meet, to get it started, to get it switched on.
I want
So,
everyone to send me an email if you want a copy of the spreadsheet. So I'm going to put my email here in the chat room, and I'll send you guys a copy, and I'll send you flyers and $1 million script that we use to get to the first million in 3 weeks. I'll put my email in here for you guys in the chat room. You guys write it down, and we're going to send you a copy of the spreadsheet. I want everyone to use the spreadsheet and send the spreadsheet to their entire downline, any new customers, anybody that questions what we're doing here. They need to see the spreadsheet tool. I think the company, the back office, the awesomeness that we're all about is about what I'd say 80%. And this spreadsheet tool is the other 20, the 80-20 rule. And 80 plus this 20 equals 100% love. And I just want to say that. And I think you guys should all be using the spreadsheet tool in your everyday stride. Okay, keep going, Andy. Keep going.
Yeah, and I'll endorse that. The people I share this spreadsheet with, prospects, they don't argue with me. They just want to know when can they get in. What do they have to do? And in fact, a lot of people just go away and register anyway. And the next thing I know, they've got a little group started. So it just makes it all so easy.
Really easy.
Okay, so the magic figure of 16,200 that we're going to keep an eye on, because one of Jan's friends has done something to start with 16,200, because if he follows this strategy every single day for a year, he'll turn that 16,200 into $1 million.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire?
Woo! Me.
And I told you guys the story of my friend in Toronto. Guess what? He actually sold the Jeep. He sold it. And he's actually going to do his deposit here on Friday. I just got a text message actually yesterday from him. Good news, sold the Jeep. I'm coming in with the money on Friday, getting it all arranged for my bank. So you got to transfer from the bank, buy some crypto. It's a process. But he's coming in on Friday with the 16.2. And I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys the results. His name's Anthony, and he sold the Jeep, and he's coming in on Friday in the CMB. He's already got his account opened with me way back, but he's coming in on Friday with CMB, and he's going to put the 16.2 in, and he's going to follow the spreadsheet to a T, and he is excited, you guys. And I'm excited because he's going to be on one of our calls. It's going to be a little interview, and we're going to talk to him and all that jazz. But you're going to see this. He really wants this million at the end of the year, and I'm excited for him. Way to be. And if Andy didn't make this spreadsheet, we wouldn't have known what the minimum amount was to make $1 million at the end of the year using the software and our own efficiencies and our own withdrawals and deposits. And this is really, really key thing, because this kind of tool sets the mindset, makes it, your eyes can see it. You can realize it. It's a realization, and it's very powerful stuff, very powerful. And I love it. I love it. Without the realization, we'd be in the dark. So again, this man over here lit the light bulb for everybody. So I love him. I love him forever.
Great. Well, I love, I love networking. I love the people. My heart's for helping people. Anybody who's been in any business with me knows that to be true. And I'm just really excited to be part of what's going on there. This is awesome. It really is awesome. Flip
over to the next tab, because a couple of the people really want me to make sure that I give this kind of strategy, because I cannot give advice and neither can you, but they actually are pressing on me to make sure that I deliver the 50-50 strategy. So flick to the next tab, okay? I'm showing this.
Well, before I do that, I'm just going to preempt it with finding a point at which, because you need to do this in conjunction with a strategy. So you might say, well, my strategy is going to be that when I'm making $1,000 a day, that I'm going to take
what I want you to do. What I want you to do for page 2 is not do this. Just hold on a sec.
Okay.
Yeah. Follow my lead on this for a minute, please. Let's change it. Yeah. So just go to that. Change the date to January 1st, please. Just hear me out on this. Let me be your coach.
Yeah.
Okay. Put in the box 5K. All right. So down here in the yellow totals, you got 379,000 is your total earnings for the year. All right. In the first box, monthly income, monthly total is 189,000. That's the money you're going to take home and you're going to put in Marco's crypto bank account so he can take Dora on vacation, buy her a new house with a down payment, get that car he wanted because he wants a nice, juicy sports car. So this is the concept of keeping 50% for you. So 50 for you and 50% to reinvest. And I'm sorry, Andy, but I'm just doing my little thing here because everyone was asking me on this. And then the other half, the other 189 is going back into CMB, back into your deposits, back on your pile to grow further. And so you really don't end up making, let's just say, as much as you would have thought you would with your just compounding the whole thing, like on tab 1. Now, tab 1 is compounding all of your daily results. So everything the bot is making you on tab 1 of the spreadsheet, you're putting back in. On tab 2 of the spreadsheet, we show you that you can do half and half, 50-50. And a lot of my leaders, a lot of them are actually promoting this, and they're promoting this more than tab 1 on the spreadsheet. None of my leaders are actually promoting tab 1. They're actually promoting tab 2. Everybody's a firm believer that you want to take home 50% for you, for a rainy day, for vacations, for Nikes for the kids, for food on the table, whatever you want to call it, and then put 50% back into the company for further growth. And I would tell you that this is probably the 90% more popular strategy that everybody wants to do. And then on tab 1, putting all your earnings back in is what I'm doing. And I'm going to do a deposit here when I show you the back office. I'm following tab 1, me, Jan. But I would say that 90% of you want to follow tab 2, the 50-50 rule. And that seems to be the most popular consensus I'm getting back from the majority of the leaders. They really wanted me to put some juice on this, Andy, just so you know. And I've been a little bit pressured from the peeps to deliver this tonight. They really want to be all about this 50-50. And I want to say this, for the person that is still working and not retired like me, 50-50 is your ticket to success. You need to do this because you need to have some money for you, and you need to have some money for the business of growth, right? So you want to grow and you want to save. You want to grow and you want to save. And really, this is the answer. Tab 2 is your baby. Okay, remember that on the spreadsheet, there's 3 tabs. So tab 2 is for you. And I would say it again, this applies to 90% of you, because most are you working people, lovely people out there, fathers and wives and everybody, and you're out there trying to grow $1,000 or whatever it is you're doing. You want to do the 50-50. Now, what Andy was going to show you a minute ago, he was going to say, listen, don't start the 50-50 until you have a certain amount of money built up. And that was what he's going to do. But every time he does that, my people told me they're confused. And I just want to say that out loud. So we got to do that better next time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to flat out show you this, and then we're going to get better at explaining how you can wait and things like that. But it's just a simple thing. You can wait to however long and however much you have. And basically what Andy would tell you is that you can start your 50-50 strategy halfway into the year, a quarter way into the year, wherever you want to. You can start it off right at the beginning if you really want to. It doesn't really matter, but it does in your overall outcome. So just keep that in mind. The earlier you start your 50-50, it doesn't matter, but it does matter to the overall outcome. If you start your 50-50 later in the year, you make more money overall. If you start your 50-50 earlier in the year, you make less money overall. And that's just it. It's just that simple. So it's always up to you. You're in control. You're taking the risk. It's your money, and we're just here to show you methods of success. And that's all we want to say. And again, Andy holds no responsibility for any of your actions, and neither does us, and neither does CMB, and that's our disclaimer. But again, a lot of you want to know, how do we do it? Do we do 50-50? How come we're not talking about that enough? Well, here we are, 50-50. You keep half of your earnings for you, and you put the other half in on the bots. Now, let me add another variable here. This is only the money that's the bots, the software is making off the trades. That's it. It's one category of income. We're not talking whatsoever about your networking commissions here. And guys like Marcos is a beast. He's made a lot. He's made thousands of dollars in networking commissions. So if we take that other segment of money, that other basket of money, and we start to apply that here, here's another tip. You can go 50-50 as well. You can take 50% of your networking commissions and apply them to the bots. You can keep 50% of your networking commissions home for you, pay your bills, put gas in the truck. That's also the same ratio applies. Understand that. You got to have a strategy. You got to have a ratio doing this kind of business. And so there you go. You can take 50% of your bot earnings, 50-50. You can take 50% of your networking commissions, 50-50. Now you understand. And then there's that third income stream that comes when you hit ambassador, like AJ, like me, and you're making this other stream of love. You can also take that and go 50-50 with that. You can take your withdrawal out and then put 50% back in on the bots. Now, Andy will tell you this because he hasn't got the math figured out here. But if you are an active networker and you've got at least $1,000 deposit, okay, and you're an active networker out there making commissions, and you start doing the 50-50 rule, it will blast your money off into the moon here. Like it'll be exponential in income if you apply that strategy across the spreadsheet. Exponential. And we don't have the numbers here to show you all those angles of income properly yet, but I'm gonna show him. We're gonna make an example around me. But if you take all three streams of income that you're making and you take 50% of it and put it back in, and you keep the other 50% for you, for a rainy day, for your bills, whatever, the actual money that you can make here is absolutely bananas. It is giant. It is massive. It is really, really big. That $1 million total on that 16K is actually peanut sauce compared to how much you really could have at the end of the year. I did some quick numbers with Andy the other day, and mine showed something like $6 million. $6 million. Okay, like ridiculous. And so keep that in mind. Okay, I just want you to hear it right here, super clear. Set a strategy for yourselves. I believe in the 50-50 rule. Many of my leaders are really promoting that, and I believe in it too. And I think everybody should go 50% risk and 50% savings, 50-50. Keep a nice, safe stance to the game, and you guys will do really good. And then you won't be, freaking out later if anything negative happens, because you've got a huge pile saved up and you're going to be happy campers. And again, that's the name of the game. You want to be happy. You want to be happy in this. You don't want to be upset. And you have to take a risk to make money. You have to leverage something. You have to keep on top of it every day. You have to be on your money every day or it's going to run away. And so keep that in mind. This is the game. And so just listen to us, understand our coaching, because there is no advice, but it's our coaching, and understand that, because we're trying to turn you guys into wealthy individuals here. And literally you can start with $1,000 and change your life. But I'll say this, if you're going to rely on just $1,000 to do it for you, it's not enough. It's not enough money. You got to be 5,000, 10,000 like that on your deposit. But if you're going to go out there and make networking commissions, $1,000 is plenty now, because you're going to take 50% of your networking commissions and apply them to the strategy. So again, it depends on how you're doing it, how your style is, what is your effort, what kind of action you're taking. And this all depends on you. It's all about you. So keep that in mind. Today, we just changed this a little bit, but this is the real deal here. So if you want to go out there, you want to do the networking, you want to deposit for your bots. Now, let's say I'm just a passive investor. I'm a grandpa and I got nothing going on and I don't have a network anymore. If I'm that kind of man, then you need to deposit a sizable amount of money as a grandpa in order to get some really good returns so that you can do the 50-50. And if I was a grandpa, I'd start with 10K. I wouldn't do anything less today. That's just my tip, but I would do 10K and I'd start there. And then I'd go 50-50 from there. Like people say, well, what should I start with? Well, I'd start with 10K. I wouldn't start with one. One's not enough. So get 10K in there in your deposit and then start to do that. He's going to show you that now. So you're going to make $758K in the year, which is huge for a retired grandpa. Most grandpas are usually the breadwinners, and then they don't make any more money for the family, and they feel like shit later. So this is a great, great opportunity for a senior citizen to come in here and actually start making some bread with some of their savings. And 10K is plenty to get going on this. All right. Andy, you want to throw in some more sauce?
No, I was just going to say that we do... There is a place in the calculator if you wanted to add in some of your commissions. There's a yellow column there.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that in a bit more detail at another stage.
Why don't we change the heading on something like add commissions here instead of deposits and withdrawals? Like, why don't we change that heading on our actual? Why don't we move to V11? Not now, but we're going to upgrade a little bit. You and I will talk this week. But we should, yeah, exactly. We should put that there, and add commissions here, and we'll go to V11. I want to upgrade this a little bit more and show people, really what they can do. But really, the 50-50 is the strategy that most people want to hear about today. I know it. It's been pressing from everybody. All right. Well, that was amazing as always. I think it's time to get to the last part of our thing. I'm going to show the back office, and then I'm going to answer some questions. So let's do that next. Where's my back office here? Okay. So I want to say to everybody, thank you so much for helping us achieve the 6 million. We are at $6,090,000, and we have achieved that in a record amount of time. I personally have 370 directs, and my screen is shifting because the flyer is big and small in the back office. So just bear with me here. I have 34,525 lovely customers with me. And that is a huge amount of lovely people. And I thank you all for joining CMB, and I thank you all for being part. We have more than that, though. We have about 40,000 customers in the company now. So we're almost 40,000 people strong. We'll be at 50,000 here by the end of the month, guaranteed. And so everybody keep recruiting, everybody keep bringing in new people, and everybody keep bringing your deposits in. All right. One of the main things everybody wants to do. Go ahead.
So you're not sharing your back office?
Oh, man. You were. That's right. All right. Now I'm sharing my back office. So I'm at ambassador level. I got 370 directs. We're almost at 35,000 customers with me right now. You can see that when it shows us here. There it is. We've got 6 million in deposits. And we're growing like crazy, like I just finished saying. So I want you guys all to take a thank you from me and Andy and all the leaders for working so hard. And I also want to say we're not done. Just keep bringing it. Keep growing everybody. Keep growing everybody around you, because they love CMB. They love the website. They love the simplicity. They love the way that it works. They love the fact that it works. And we love it too. You know we do. Here in the marathon of the bull run, this is our stats box, okay? You guys can see that here. You can see that I got 2.6 million in marathon volume, and I've already met my $10,000 qualification. And I love that. And we're going to have this stats box for our leadership bonus as well. And that's something that I think is really important for everyone to understand. When I saw that $10,000 hit that day, I was really happy, man. Like, that is a motivator. When you're doing this networking and you see your bonus come in, you're like, okay, I made it. I made it. Let's have a tequila. You know what I mean? So it's really, really satisfying and motivating when that happens. Okay. The other thing a lot of people want to do is, how do they make a deposit? So let's do a deposit right now together. Okay. So we're going to hit the deposit button in the menu. We're going to hit new deposit, because I got to make one. Actually, first I got to check my deposit list and see the size of my last one, $93. So that means today's deposit is going to be $94, because it goes up by $1 according to Andy's spreadsheet. And I round up. Like, there's a couple pennies associated with that stuff, but I'm not worried about that. I just round up, and I'm going flat rate here, 94. And so I'm going to deposit that right now in front of everybody's eyes. You guys ready? So you got a couple options. You got three, in fact. You can pay with the Coinbase wallet directly, because you're a Coinbase customer, and this is a Coinbase gateway and system. You can pay with Bitcoin, and there's your Bitcoin, and there's your wallet address. You can copy, email that over to yourself, and do it manually. You can also have to write this amount exactly right up to the end number. You cannot short this. You cannot change that number. You cannot mess with this, or you're going to underpay. And if you're using Binance Wallet, Binance takes a fee off this total. So you have mathematics to do. And if the math is too hard for you to figure out, then send the money from Binance over the Exodus wallet and have some extra, another 20 bucks extra or something. So you have a little cushion, and then send the money from Exodus or Trust Wallet, because there's no math on those ones. And whatever you say you're going to send like this, it sends it. A lot of you have been having your own issues with this, and it's because your wallet that you're choosing has been kind of making it a nightmare for you. All right. So let's send in this USDT right now. I'm going to do it in front of your eyes, and we're going to see how fast the system works, how beautiful it works. And for all of those that are having issues, I'm going to show you that there is no issue right now. This thing is baller. This thing works like a boss. I'm going to send USDT ERC20. What is that? That is the most popular USDT in the world. In fact, when they talk about USDT, it is USDT ERC20. And Ethereum is the mother, and the USDT ERC is the child coin. All right. Ethereum's the mama, and this one is the baby. And that's how it works. All the coins have a mama, and then they have another children, siblings or whatever, children underneath them. So I'm putting in $93.981674 right in there. Boom, enter. Now I'm scanning the QR code with my phone. Boom, done. And then in my notes, a lot of you don't know this, but Exodus and other wallets let you put a little note in there. So I put in my note, CMB compound, right? Because I need to know what that money was doing, right? For later someday. And then I can add them all up. There it is, sent, success. So now we're going to get a little box here in a second. You'll see it appear when it says money's in, and it says, now you can send yourself an invoice. So I'm going to send myself an invoice right now, copy, okay? And it's beautiful what you get in your email, and you can keep tabs on all your deposits, and this keeps a receipt in your email, and it's beautiful. So hit that. Now it's been sent. You're going to receive an email shortly. Don't miss this step. This only appears after the funds have said success, and it shows up just for a bit and then it disappears. So if you want a receipt, do not miss this step and send yourself an email receipt. Let's hit continue. Now we're going to come back to the deposit section of the website, and then we're going to go back to my deposit list, and it was $94. Yeah. So we'll see how fast that takes. Andy says it takes on average about 11 seconds. So, we'll gab for a minute here. We'll say hi. People are still coming in. Let me refresh the page. Not there yet. We'll give it another few, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be here real quick. After my deposit, I'm also going to show you guys a withdrawal live as well, because everybody wants to do a withdrawal. So I'll get my Google 2FA ready for that one. Get that open next. And let's see, I'll hit refresh now. Still not there, but it will be soon. Of course, when I want to show it so fast, it doesn't come fast. You know how Murphy's Law is, that Murphy guy.
Oh, yeah. Murphy gets me a lot.
It's okay. It'll be here quick. Why don't we go do our withdrawal anyway, and then we'll come back to this in a second. So we go to e-wallet and we go to withdraw money. All right. Right now I got $2,496 in there. So I usually leave a little change, and you should too. Everybody should leave a little change. You should never try to take out exact amount. And why, Jad? Why? Well, because it's just easier for the accounting and the system to take out almost all of it. And I'm going to leave $6.57 behind. All right. No big deal, right? So then I'm going to do my ERC wallet. Okay. Boom. Then I'm going to put in my transaction PIN. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. And then I'm going to put in my two-factor thing. Hit withdraw. Don't save. Done. Request for withdrawal successful. All done. And then down here, you're going to see it goes into your current pending withdrawal queue. So I've got 2,490 in the queue ready to go. Now there's a cancel button. Now, for any reason I want to cancel this, let's just say I go out on a coffee and I make another big deposit with one of my clients, and I got another whack of commissions in here. I can come back to my computer, and then I can hit cancel, and then I can redo my withdrawal with those new commissions included. There's reasons for things, right? People have reasons. So we've added a cancel the withdrawal button if you have a reason. Okay, no big deal. But if you want to be able to do that, it's there for you. Okay, that's why it's there. Let's go back to deposit now. Let's go back to deposit list. There it is, $94. It's in like a boss. That didn't take long. It was the same amount of time it took me to do a withdrawal. My deposit showed up. You can see it's time stamped and date stamped. And you can see that I've been making deposits every single day, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because if I don't, Andy's going to kick me in the arse. And so he's my coach on this, and I don't want to disappoint him. He's military style. So I've been on top of it like a boss every day. And since the 15th of January, I've been making deposits every single day, and I've been compounding every day because I want to turn my 6K into whatever that was. How much was 6K again? Can you tell me?
306,000.
There you go. So I'm turning my 6K into 300K, and I'm not giving up. Like, I'm really doing it here. So it's coming. It's coming. All right, let's go to some other areas of this website. Here are your wallets under settings. And you can change your wallet yourself, and you're going to use your Google Authenticator to authenticate that situation. But you can actually change your wallets. And every time you withdraw, you should check your wallet just for your own housekeeping. It's not like anyone's changing your wallets. But in crypto, you should always double check the first few digits, the last few digits of your wallets, just to make sure, even when you send to other people, even when you cut and paste out of an email in a chat room and all that kind of stuff, you should be on top of that. Like, this is a well-known fact in crypto that you should always be checking the wallet addresses and making sure that your wallets are reflecting correctly for any of your sends and receives, because people move fast with fat fingers and they don't always know what's going on there. And so you want to make sure your wallets are yours. And it's really important to do that. And it doesn't take 2 seconds to make sure. And obviously mine are mine. I check them all the time, and they're not going to change until I update them. Okay. We're looking at adding a third wallet here, the USDT ERC20, the Ethereum, the same one we're depositing with. So that may come when we get our automated deposits. We're going to be looking at adding a third wallet, and I'd said that in the other call as well. And that's still on the burner right now to be looking at. We got a messaging system. We got our support system. So you click support, you open up a ticket, and you write to them. You say, look at my deposit not showed up, not showing up. So easy, right? You put it in there, and then, hi, I need help, put it in there, and then let them know, and you just send that in, boom, save. And you don't need to do that now, but you do that, and you give them some information. So if your deposit doesn't show up, you need your transactional hash ID tag, and every single crypto deposit has it. So you look in your wallet, and it's a longer number. It doesn't look like your address of your Bitcoin or your other one, but it's a longer number, and it's a hyperlink. You click that, you copy that, and you paste that in that open ticket, and you send that into support, and then they can see proof of your deposit. If you just write in a message and say, hi, my name's Andy, and my deposit hasn't shown up, there's a good chance they're not going to answer you because they have nothing to work with. It's like, cool, I know you're Andy, but like, where's the deposit receipt, Andy? And it's up to you to provide that. Like, you don't have to wait for them to respond to you and say, hey, can you send me your deposit receipt? This is on you. You need to know that you need to give a deposit receipt, okay? And it's in everybody's wallet. Every single person has one. All right, then we got presentations. All the presentations are new. English, Spanish, Pakistani, Malaysian, Filipino, Polish, Thai, Russian, Turkish, Chinese. Look at this. Indonesian, Portuguese, Bengali, French, Ukrainian, Vietnamese, German, Japanese, Italian, Hindi. Huge. And then you got your Zoom backgrounds and your presentations. And I know we're still missing Hungarian, and I know it's still on the list, and it's still coming. So please bear with me, but it's on its way. What else can I show you guys? My income. This is an interesting
Can I suggest something, John?
Go ahead.
Can you go back to the settings and the payout settings?
Yes, sure.
Okay, down to the USDT box, you can actually put an ERC20 address in there now.
No, you can't. Why can you?
You can, yes.
When?
If you put an ERC20 address in there, it will get resolved and you'll get the money into your ERC20 wallet.
Is that new?
I think it's new. I think they added it after the shutdown. We've had several people test it out and it works.
I know, but we're waiting to add the box, Andy. We're waiting to add the wallet box. So you're overstepping here.
I'll shut up.
That's okay. But everyone wait on that. Just keep it how it is. And let's wait for the box. We're going to have another wallet box here, and then we're going to add that. Okay. So we're going to add the ERC20 box. And I just finished saying that. Didn't you hear me that? So
I heard you say that, but I didn't know if you knew you can put an ERC20 address in there.
well, I know. I was the one that said it on that meeting on Friday when we launched the website, Guy. Come on. Of course I know. I just don't want to confuse the citizens like you are right now.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't want to confuse you guys. Wait for the box, okay? Just wait for the box. But yeah, we're going to have that for you soon, okay? Important stuff. Let's look at the My Income area. I think one of the cool things is the daily income. So you can see all what your bots are making here. Your $1, on all your deposits. These are all my small deposits, okay? And they all come in. And then the $60 is on my 5K. The $10 is on my 1K. And so each one of those incomes is shown here in a spreadsheet kind of format. I got 43 pages of love here, but you can basically see and track your income, and it's dated and time-stamped every single day, every time-stamp there. And you can see at 5 a.m., I think that's London time. No, it is London time. At 5 a.m. London time is when this stuff goes off, and that's when the payouts occur. So on your bots, you're getting paid out at 5 a.m. London time. Okay, there you go. Here you can see your network earnings. This is all your downline earnings. This is all their deposits that they're making. And this is going to take a second to load because I got 35,000 customers. So let's let it load up here. It should go faster than my hotel internet. I'm on my cell phone now. But yeah, we'll show you guys. There it is. So it's coming in. And this is what I call the microeconomy. This is all that spillover money that comes from being ambassador. This is why AJ wanted to be ambassador so bad. is because you get all this funds coming in from 10 levels. You can see the level here on the column, level 4, 6, 7, 5, 4, 6, 3, 2, all these levels and all this microeconomy. So every time someone makes a deposit in my downline, I'm getting a nice slice of commission coming in, and it adds up. It adds up every day for me personally to around $4,000 a day right now. So it's actually kind of huge. You know, there was a $100 bill right there. So $100 bills, $5 bills, $20 bills, $50 bills, $3 bills, it all adds up. It's like that little Korean grocery store on the corner and the guy's driving a Cadillac. You wonder how. It's because of all this. That small money adds up. It really, really does. And it comes in feverishly. You can see I got 95 pages of income here. So why on earth do you want to climb the ranks and become ambassador? Well, the super answer is you want to start making money off all 10 levels like this. This is where the real juice comes in. So this is really the third income stream of CMB. So income stream 1, the bots. You put your deposit in and the bots start working for you. Income stream number 2, your networking commissions. You help your friends and family bring in their deposits and you make your 10%. Income stream number 3, you move up the ranks to whatever rank level and you make commissions off all the levels below you. And this is it right here. So there's 3 areas of love, 3 areas of wealth, 3 areas of gains, 3 areas of goodness going on here at CMB family. And this is why you want to join our company. And this is why you want to be part of our movement and our community. And this is why we are spreading like wildfire around the internet, is because we deliver on all 3 areas like a boss. And remember, we got the best bot technology in the world on short selling. Nobody can touch a candle to us. Nobody. And remember that we pay our members 2 times a day, 2 withdrawals a day here. And so there's a lot of love in this company, a lot of cool things that go on, and a lot of simplicity as well. But that rounds out my review of the back office. I'm all done. Let's switch gears now into the question and answer portion of the show. Are you ready? Let's get it. Meeting chat. Let's see how many messages we got here. Going back to 1:26 a.m. Okay, I'm in. Okay, cool. Let me open up the chat big here. Let's close the participant thing. There we go. Okay, so we're in. Let's make some bacon. Thank you so much for the new Zoom link. Awful way to start the show. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Of course, it's awful, but you know, it's not my fault. I want to say it's actually not. Zoom is changing things on me. This is one of those things out of my control. You can change your settings on Facebook. Okay. You can change your, thank you for that. I'm going to look at that actually. I hear you. We believe in you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. You are sharing on Facebook like normal. Thank you for that, Walter. Yes, please. Short version, Michael. You were getting on that. You know it. Everyone's saying that. Hi, Andy. On your spreadsheet, it appears you can make a withdrawal and then a reinvest and get paid full day's commission. If I withdrew today, my request may not get processed until tomorrow. So that means I've lost a day's trading. Your spreadsheet does not appear to take that into account. So what they're saying is the spreadsheet's not going day to day and they're trying to fit it in that day. You can use the spreadsheet for the next day. Like you can actually just time it to tomorrow like that. It's day after day after day. It's not written in stone. It's not written in stone, but it is written day to day to day. So again, take your withdrawal today. If it shows up tomorrow, you put your deposit tomorrow. Take your withdrawal tomorrow. If it shows up the next day, you put your deposit the next day. That's how this works. You time it correctly for your withdrawal receivable, but you just make sure you make that withdrawal and that deposit in a sequential way, day to day. Did I answer that correctly?
Yeah, that's good. What I do with a lot of people is I get with them and we do a withdrawal. And then we deposit yesterday's money that we withdrew.
Exactly. Yeah, you take out yesterday's money and you put it in today. That's what I just did. That withdrawal was from yesterday because I took my withdrawal out while I was waiting for my deposit to show up, right? I don't have that money yet, right? You got to have a float, guys. You got to have some kind of a float. And if you're running your withdrawals and your deposits micro thin with no room for any float in the middle of any money, well, then you just got to go day to day. And we understand that too. Don't get us wrong. We've all been there, but you need to build up some equity. You need to build up some crypto savings. You can put a little bit of money out of your bank account into Bitcoin and have a little float, you know, and then you can float yourself forward. That's how it's done. So there you go. Build yourself up a little float of your own cash flow, and then put that in your wallet, and then you can do that. 12-hour or 8-hour batch for withdrawals would be awesome. Thank you, Samuel. We are working on that. 12-hour for sure. 3 a day on 8-hour, potentially. I don't know yet, but potentially, but 12 hours for sure. I can testify to the massive improvements of tech support. We've had an amazing fix provided with the new cleaned up a month issue in 5 minutes. Yeah, come on, Andy, Marcos, let's give support a round of applause. They've been kicking ass, guys.
They've
Support
been
has
doing amazing.
making us look good lately. I really love
I'm
them.
impressed.
On it.
I'm
The
impressed.
support
Yeah.
is amazing.
Chat is not public. I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh, I do know what that means. I changed the chat settings so that we can't have any assailants and stuff now. So only the hosts can see, and the co-hosts. You guys can see the chat, can't you? Yes. Andy, yes. Marcos, yes. See the chat. Good.
Sorry, what was that again? People
Can
were
you see
messaging me
the?
here.
Can you see the chats?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I can see them.
Good, because only the host and the co-host can now see the chats, because I can't have the chats public because people are writing the ridiculous stuff in there, and then I can't make a YouTube video after. So I've changed it so only we can see the chats now, huh? Smart. I like it. Okay, man, some of that
That's
Zoom
nice.
stuff makes sense. I'm learning. You're the man. Much appreciated. I get it. I've run my business for 22 years and I get it. Well done, sir. I want to say this. Not everybody loves me. Not everybody has loved my style in the last 2 months. There's been some haters. I'll tell you that for sure. But I'll say this. It's been 2% versus 98, because 98% of people love my no bullshit attitude. They love my style. They love how I'm running things. They love what's going downtown. They love it. And it's working. And it's working for my people. And I'll say this. I have to keep 35,000 customers happy. I have to keep 35,000 customers safe. And if I got one AWOL individual going nut bar, I'm kicking them out. I don't care. I don't care. I got to protect 35,000 customers. Understand that math? I hope you get it now. That's my directive. And there's never going to be another option. All right. Excited to get started. Is there a training on how to bring this info to people, like what to say? Yes, Peter, we've got $1 million script. We've got all kinds of content to give you. Send me an email, and then you guys can do that. Email is jan.wealthyoptions with an S @gmail.com. That is jan.wealthyoptions@gmail.com. Okay. And I'll send that to everyone in the meeting so you guys can see that. I hope you guys can, because the message says that I can send it to everybody in the meeting. So I'll do it right now. jan.wealthyoptions@gmail.com. My Telegram handle is @janspeed on Telegram, @janspeed. And you guys can find me on Telegram and send me a message as well. Okay. All right. And my chats just came back up here. Let's keep moving up. Okay, let's keep looking. 12-hour 8 batch. I can testify to your massive improvements. Thank you for that. You're the man. Excited to get started. Hello, everyone. Mr. Bitcoin Cecil. Hi, Cecil. Thank you for your blessings. I need to have my 2FA disabled so I can reset it. I got it accidentally deleted on my phone. No problem. Larry, you just got to send in a support ticket in your back office and they will help you. Okay. We've also got a Telegram support and a WhatsApp support, and it's located in the PDF. If you don't have any of that stuff, talk to your upline, and your upline can help you, and they can get in touch with me too, and so can you. You can find me on social media, Larry, and we can help you out, okay? Jan,
also, when he sets up his 2FA, if he makes a note of that secure key, if ever he deletes it again, he can reset it on his phone.
I know no one ever does this, but there's a little secure key when you set up your 2FA in the back office. If you note that down, write that down, copy that into your notepad in your phone, and have that somewhere else besides your phone in case it goes into the ocean. You need that little key, and then when you get 2FA reinstalled on your phone, you can just enter that key, and your stuff will light back up again. So it's there for you, but you just don't know because you never watched the YouTube video on how to run Google Authenticator, which you should do. Everybody should watch the YouTube video on how to run your Google Authenticator. In fact, everybody should watch YouTube videos on how to run all of their software. That's a tip for everybody tonight. All right, CMB contacts out there, nice. No need to private message, just type it all in the chat to everyone. Exactly, thank you. Great presentation, Jan. Can't wait to send it out. I did a large email blast with the inactive link. Awesome. AJ's ambassador testimony. Thank you guys. Thank you. Andy sending out all the stuff. Thank you for that, Andy. Nice job. Telegram support. Marcos is helping too. Wicked, guys. There's no everyone option, so not sure if you're taking questions. Yeah, you just send it to everyone. You guys can just write question to everyone and or me even, and it comes in a direct message. Okay. I'll fix that anyway. It looks like people already hate that. I'll fix that. I'll fix it. Relax. Trying new things. If you only have 100 pounds, then is it better to start with that than nothing at all? Of course it is. Of 100 pounds, 50 US is going to go to the bots. The other 50 is going to go to work. It's better than nothing. Absolutely. Okay. I want to sign up for the 5K bonus, says Irv. Irv, all you got to do is just send us an email and we'll get you set up. Send us a chat on Telegram, talk to your upline and get me the message and we'll get your account set up. No problem, Irv. And if you want, you can send a direct message now with your username if you're still on the call, and I'll write that down. Tyree is blown away. He's excited. Thank you. Thank you. 50-50 on the compound. See, they want to know that. You bet, Peggy. 50-50. That's how it's done. Can you share your screen? I have. Awesome, Jen. You're welcome. Can we confirm we can withdraw in USDT? Yes, you can withdraw in USDT TRC right now. Until we add the box, it is TRC, not ERC. Got it. Thanks. Okay. What's the turnaround for support tickets? We're answering them within a 24-hour period. And this is the trick. If you give all your details, if you're one of those peeps that tells them nothing and asks for something, they can't help you. They can't help you. So they pass on you and they go to the next one that gave them all the details to help them with. So that's the trick. That's the trick right there. You got the secret sauce. Okay. Front your deposits, all your problems solved. Exactly. Mike Sulo. That's what he said. Just make sure you have a float. Brother Jan, thanks for being a blessing. You got it, brother. I'm still waiting for my downline who had to re-register because the website shutting down. We've emailed the support team and it's good. Yeah, so just get them to re-register and then we'll get their deposit put back in their account. Everyone's had that done and we've been doing that for everybody. There's been zero issues with that and all love about that. Hi, family. Just got to work. This is still on. Have a blessed day. Right place, right time. Great program. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys and the team. You guys rock. Would it be best to do the $1 million email based on the 1.2 rather than the 1.8? Sure. Change the math. I went 1.8 because I'm a marketing guy. I put the 1.8 in there because I want to show the high points. That's how marketing's done. When you go buy a car, they tell you the lowest payment possible, right? They don't tell you the highest payment you end up leaving the dealership with. So I do the marketing. That's what I went to school for. You got it. But you do what you want. You can change the math yourself. Thank you, Jan and Andy. Great Zoom meeting once again. Very inspirational, guys. If you use Authy instead of Google Authenticator, it will back up your 2FA and you can restore the backup anytime. So there's another lovely tip from a member, Bob. Bob tells us you can use another app besides Google Authenticator. It's called Authy, A-U-T-H-Y. And you guys can use this one, and then you guys can have this thing in your phone and have a better experience, all right? Still working on a couple of my people to get fixed up, and everything will work out. You know that, Cecil. We're not going to leave you behind, brother. We'll not leave nobody in this. This is military style. We're going to carry you out on Andy's back. No one is getting left behind in here. Nice presentation. Thanks for your time. Great job, Jan. Awesome job. Great presentation, guys. Thank you, everybody. We're done. We're over. Andy, any last words, brother?
No, just looking forward to seeing some more ranks and some more, some more bonuses hit. Usual stuff.
Okay, Marcos, you want to say anything? You've been a great help tonight. Thank you for moderating the chat room and admitting all the waiting room there. That was a good job.
Incredible job. Thank you so much for that, Jan. Wow, I am excited. I'm blown away. And every day, I can't believe it when I think about the kind of, it's basically how this platform vindicated itself. It's just amazing how actually, it turned out to be a blessing, Jan, how the platform went off for like, I don't know, 7 to 10 days. They were
7
just
days.
like,
it was 7 days.
And
exactly.
people were just mocking and they thought that we were gone. And boy, it was so much fun just to have the last laugh. I just couldn't believe it.
You get it now, eh? It feels vindicating, eh? It's so good.
Oh man,
Um,
and everybody was laughing at us and saying, "Where you're done, you're done with." And boy, when they came back, with a vengeance, you know. We
I
just came
know, I know. We're here to
vengeance,
stay.
and we
Well, they're
just
shitting
like
their pants.
demolished them. We
They're calling their
demolished
moms
them.
right now. They might as well pack it up. I keep telling them all. Everyone's coming to us. All the leaders, all the customers, they're all coming over. They might as well go out of business today and pack it up and call their mom. It's over because we're coming to get it. We're coming to get
It
it.
was amazing.
And what about
This-
from Dora? I know Dora is one of our biggest promoters out there. How does she feel about everything? Just in her words for you.
It brought her the biggest relief I've ever seen. I mean, she
Good.
was going through some difficult times from some other things going on, but when that came, it just like you would not believe, it was like therapeutic.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
therapeutic, yeah. And it came
Good.
back with a vengeance, and yeah, she's just sharing it and building it. She's back to business again, and
Good.
I'm just excited. I'm just going to keep sharing. I'm not going to stop.
There's
This
nothing to
is the
stop.
best.
The train
the
is
best.
going full blast. The gravy
Yeah.
train is on, boys and girls. The gravy train is on.
Choo
Don't
choo.
forget, we have 15% commission right now. It's been extended. You guys got 15% commission. If you all work hard, I might even get that extended for another 5 or 10 days, depending on what the boss will give me. But you guys get to work. Bring in those deposits. Let's go. Let's go. Let's grow. I want to see
Let's
as many
go.
deposits as you guys can muster up. And I might be able to extend that for everybody as well. So let's see what we can do out there. If I can show the boss some really good numbers from all the team out here, I'm sure he's going to give me an extension on this. So come on, everybody get to work. Everybody put in the juice. Let's get out there and get some fresh deposits in the house. And I want to see that 6 milli hit 10 milli as fast as we can get there. So let's do it. And I'm just happy to give everybody a platform they can rely on and they can make money on and they can really feel confident on and share with their friends and family on. I really feel good about that. I know Andy says it 100 times. It's been a blessing. And I feel like it's a blessing. I am grateful. I never, ever, ever, you can watch, I can't show you, but you can look at my WhatsApp for clarity someday and see that I have never, ever complained to the management about what this opportunity is about. Not even once. Even when I was under pressure, I never complained. I really feel grateful here. I really love it here. I really love what they're doing here. I love what we're doing here. And I really, really appreciate CMB to the fullest. It is my number one. It is my baby. It is the best. And I just want everyone to know we're coming for you. We're coming to get you. So just get ready. The gravy train is full blast, everybody. Full blast. 15% commissions, family. Let's go get it. We're signing off. We're saying good night. We love you. We'll be back on Saturday with a little bit more tweaks to the Zoom call. Hopefully I'll get this thing figured out. I'm so sorry about that, but please, patience is always welcome. And we'll get this thing fixed up and we'll see you guys soon. Love you lots. Bye. Good night, everybody.
See you at the top, everyone. Good night, everyone.
God bless.